This is Whispering Whim, and today I'm going to do something definitely different again. It seems like I'm saying I'm doing something different just about every week, but I like to experiment. Plus, I haven't really gotten any suggestions on what to draw. It seems like my munch pack videos, the unboxing videos, are much more popular, or at least have a more active commenting kind of user base. So I'm gonna sort of do a little mini comic, if you will, real simple kind of food humor sort of a deal. And before I get to telling the story, I'm just gonna draw Mr. Cakie's body here on 5 panels, so that I have something, or rather I'm not trying to do all of the outlines while I'm telling a story, just sort of play with the expressions. It's one of my favorite things about cartooning is the way that, a tilted eyebrow here, or an extra smile line there really kind of changes how you perceive things. I was also partially motivated to draw a cake because my birthday's coming up, and I'm really hoping that for my birthday present I get a new camera so we can have better drawings and you don't have to look at this angle, right? And also, work has been changing. I got moved to a new position. So before, I was doing what's called restaurants. In my job, it's called restaurants, and basically, for the resort, any place that was like a fine dining establishment, they'd get different desserts than, say, the coffee bar or the coffee shop, which oddly enough is not a coffee related thing. Stuff like that. And so I've been taken out of restaurants and instead moved into banquets. So kind of like doing the catering desserts, if you will. Anyways, we've got a bunch of blank cakes. So we're gonna tell the poor story of Mr. Cakie. So Mr. Cakie was a happy cake. He sat on a shelf for a long time. Just put the shelf in there. And people would come by and they'd say he looked really good, but no one ever picked him up. Until one day, someone took Mr. Cakie home, and he was very happy, just beaming with pride, right? But his happiness didn't last for very long. All of a sudden, someone stuck sticks into his head. It kind of hurt when they went in. heals up and you look more beautiful. So he tried to keep an open mind about the strange sticks that they put on his head, even though they had a very suspicious red color to them. While he was trying to decide what he thought about the strange sticks, someone came through with a device that clicked and made fire. Could also use a lighter, I suppose, but I don't know. Getting shot in the head seems kind of funny. The fire was hot and really, really close to his head. Poor Cakie was scared and sad. What were these people doing? Why did they do that? And of course, as the fire got close, it lit the strange sticks up, and they burned hot wax down onto his poor head. All of a sudden, though, a hero came along. Some cute girl with a party hat on her head blew out the candles, or the strange sticks, as the story went. So they were just smoking at that point, not on fire. But they were still ominous in their redness. He tried to feel relieved. He thought someone blew out the candles. They even removed them from his head, which left behind red, waxy holes. I should say for a second, while I'm in the middle of the story here, if this is a bit too morbid for you, let me know in the comments below. So, they blew out the candles and they took them away, right? But that wasn't the end of Mr. Cakie's troubles, because instead of a fire stick, this time someone brought a knife and hovered it close to his head. Poor Mr. Cakie. At this point, it was so upsetting, he just screamed and shouted. How on earth could someone torture a poor, innocent cake like this? How dare they? He was just a cute little cake, minding his own business, and it seemed as though these people were taking a sadistic pleasure in making him think that his time on this earth was up. Of course, perfectly sliced Mr. Cakie. And he died. But inside, he had a nice, tasty raspberry filling. That oozed onto the plate. And that was the end of poor Mr. Cakie. That's a really bad fork. So, that is the poor story of Mr. Cakie. Yeah, a bit of an odd thing to do, I know. But, hey, let me know what you think. Comments are always appreciated, even the ones that are a little odd. So, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.